Hey everybody! I wanted to make this video because I wanted to reintroduce myself to the vlogging fam, and not only that, but I just kind of want to reintroduce myself as a person. A lot of things have changed in my life in the sense of not only me as a person, but just, I guess, my persona and the way I kind of view life. I've had a lot of things happen in my past, and I think that now is a better time than ever. This is a nice jacket. I'm sorry. This would be a perfect time for me to, I guess, not reinvent myself, but kind of reintroduce myself, because a lot of people who know me know that, sorry, I gotta fix something in the back of my head, know me as, I guess, the person they first met. And I guess that in a sense, that's the way you guys are. Like, you know me who you first met and all this other stuff. So, people tend to have this misconception of me that I try to act more innocent than I am. And that's not true at all. If I have something that's, I guess, in a sense, not innocent about me or not perfect about me, I have no problem pointing it out. Like, if you say, you make a joke about something that I've done or whatever, I'm like, oh yeah, and I kind of brush it off. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me for me to be seen for who I truly am. But that's the thing, is that a lot of people don't know who I truly am, and it kind of gives them a misconception of me that I am somebody else. And so I guess, in a sense, I'm just trying to put the fact that I do have a sense of innocence of me. Like, that's never gonna change. I am innocent to an extent. Like, there's some stuff that will happen that I'll just kind of like, and I guess that comes from, I don't want to say it religious, although I do have a religion, but yes, there is a sense of innocence because I have this religion that I believe in. But it's not the fact that I'm religious, if that makes any sense. I'm not a religious person, but I do believe in my religion. I think I might have lost some of you. If I've lost some of you, please let me know, because I know I can tend to be confusing. Me and all my smart talk. But I want people to know me who I truly am, and I know that a lot of people, I guess when I went to church, a lot of people saw me, I don't know, it was weird because a lot of people saw me as Crystal, who was boy crazy, which I guess I kind of understand that because I hung out with guys. But if you knew me from as soon as I went to church, you would know that I was raised with guys. Like, that's just who I was. Like, don't get me wrong, I've had friends that are girls, but I tend to get along with guys better, and it's a strict friendship basis. But I'm sorry, I'm fighting a cold. People don't get it. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I never got it right, but I didn't have as good as guidance as everybody else did. Like, a lot of people, why is this thing just in my face? Okay. A lot of people were quick to say things about me because of some of the stuff that I did, and they don't tend to understand that I honestly didn't know any better. Like, a lot of the things that I did, I had no idea. I didn't have the guidance that a lot of people had. So I just kind of learning as I go. And I wish that more people would get the chance, or take the opportunity to get to know who I really am, because people tend, when they see the way I dress or the way I've dressed in the past, they're quick to judge me. And I kind of don't mind that, because in a sense, I know who, I feel like it blocks off fake people, because fake people tend to not want to be around me. And I don't know, like, I also want to point out that if you're not blunt with me about something, or that you don't come, if you're somebody who needs help, let's say you're my friend and you need my help, for me, honestly, you're gonna have to put it right out there. You're gonna have to be like, hey Crystal, I need your help, because I am the type of person who, I'm not gonna come ask you your business. I might ask you if you're doing okay, or stay strong, or I love you. I might say something like that, but unless you ask me for my opinion, I'm not going to give it. Unless you come to me talking about what you want to talk about, I'm not going to give you my opinion. And I think that people tend to think that I'm going to give them my opinion when I'm clearly not, because other people tend to do that, and that's just not me. The other thing I want to point out is that I don't claim to be perfect, okay? Let's just put it that way. I am very curious about other people's religions, and I will ask. I've asked my friends about their religion. Like, I don't have an issue asking about their religion. I do have an issue. I'm afraid that I'll offend them, so I tend to point out, probably more than I need to, hey, I'm not trying to ask you because I want to offend you. I'm asking, like, because I really want to know, and I'll ask a blunt question. And when I tend to ask a blunt question, I think people tend to get offended. Or if I'm blunt about something, people tend to get offended. And I don't mean to, like, I guess in the moment that I'm saying something, I don't know that I'm gonna offend you. And if I ever offend somebody, please let me know, because honestly, I will have no idea unless you bluntly say something. I'm a very blunt person. If you don't tell me bluntly something, I might not get it, because I'm not gonna go searching for something that might not be there, you know? And then there's another conception, kind of again going off the whole innocent thing, that people tend to think that I think that I'm better than other people. I don't think that at all. One, if I do something stupid, or if I'm wrong, I will be the first person to admit that. Or if I don't know that I'm wrong and you point out, hey Crystal, you're wrong, okay, I'll admit it. Like, I don't have an issue admitting I'm wrong, because the more times that I admit I'm wrong, I feel that I'm learning, and so next time it will prepare me to be right. I don't like being ignorant about stuff. And on a random fact, if anybody ever tells you that green tea tastes good without any sweetener, don't believe them. I look cross-eyed there for a second. Anyways, this is a really long rant, but I feel like it's helping me get out things that I feel. I don't know, I just really wish that people would take the time to get to know me before they just automatically assume stuff. So if you feel that you know me and you're judging me, like you think of a negative thing about me, honestly take the time to get to know me, because you don't know me. I don't like offending people. I try to be nice to everybody. Now, unless you've done something like really, really, really wrong, then I won't like you. But throughout junior high, and anybody who's known me from junior high knows this, knows that I love making friends. Whether you believe what I believe, or whether we have nothing in common, I like making friends. I'm friendly with everybody. I try to stay friendly with everybody. And that's just who I am. Like, that's just who I've always been. And the other thing is that I don't like hanging out. I don't like people who hang out with just their own religion, or their own, like, I don't like people who hang out with, like, if you're Mexican, you just hang out with Mexicans. I don't think that's cool. I think that's lame. And somebody might get offended, but I really don't care. Just on that, I really don't care. But for me, I'm mixed. I'm mixed with Mexican, Norwegian, although I don't know any other person who's really Norwegian. I have Native American, Portuguese. So, and the Portuguese in the sense that there's gonna have to be a whole new video. But anyways, I don't hang out with just Mexicans. I don't think I'm currently hanging out with any Mexicans. I have black friends, Asian friends, white friends. I hang out with pretty much anybody who wants to hang out. Muslim friends, Indian friends. If you have a name, I'll hang out with you. It's pretty much how it goes down. Unless you have this negative persona about you, then I might not consider hanging out with you. I don't hang out with people who, one, think overly highly of themselves, like think they're too good for everybody else. Two, I don't hang out with people who are affiliated with things that I'm not okay with. Like, if you do drugs, I will not affiliate with you. If you're an alcoholic, and I mean alcoholic to the point where you always feel the need to get drunk. I don't mean that you drink a beer every day. I mean the point, if you get drunk, or if you get drunk every day, we're having issues. Like, if you have alcoholic issues, we're having issues. But other than that, I really need to end this video, and I hope that you guys lasted through this video, and I'm sorry I had to go on such a long rant. I love your faces, mwah, and I'm going to do my signature. Bye!